Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the hacked Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. I put in so much work after that last video, and I did get I got Ramza all the way up to level 99, and leveled him strictly as that ninja, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. Now, as a ninja, because of the way that there's the modifiers work in this game, the thief doesn't have as much of a modifier as the ninja does when it comes to speed. And so his speed as a thief is only 14, but again, if I was to switch him back to ninja, it would bump it back up to 15. And that's just the way that it works for whenever you gain levels as those other classes. Without looking at the code, I just have to assume that, let's just say you put one level on as ninja. Well, it gives you like a decimal. There must be like a 1.1, right? And then so it's like moved up your speed gain 0.1, and then the following level is like a 0.2, right? So there's a hidden stat there, a hidden speed stat that. And it's funny too, because it's obvious when you, or maybe it's not super obvious, but you can notice it in some of these other characters. So this monk is at a speed of 14. My generics, the four that I'm going to be using, leveled up mostly as ninja as well, but you can tell the speed difference here. Look, so I've got two of them have a speed of 14. This one's only at 13, and then this last one is back up to 14. So this monk specifically must not have got quite enough levels as a ninja to break into that 14th, or that last point of speed. But just kind of interesting how that all works out. But anyways, one of the things that I wanted to do here was to show you the next kind of like alteration I made to my classes. Now here you can see I've got basically 9,998 or JP for all of my classes, because I've spent so much time here leveling, which is really ridiculous. But one of the things that I did here was I altered the Bard and the Dancer classes. And why is that? Well, normally the Bard only has Magic Boost and then Faith Boost, but wouldn't have Fury or Bravery Boost. Now, and why is that? Well, that's just because of the way that they programmed the Bard. They gave the Bard Magic Boost, Faith Boost, right? But they gave Dancer Fury and Bravery Boost. I didn't love that, right? I wanted to be able to have all of the passives regardless. So here I'm just going to learn Bravery Boost. One other alteration here was that I made was to give the Bard Jump +3. And why is that? Well, Jump +3 normally would be in the Dark Knight tree, right? Because in the original Final Fantasy Tactics, the male units could never learn Jump 3, which isn't that big of a deal. Like, who really cares, right? But I always thought that was kind of lame. I mean, I'm kind of all right with them having the songs, right? Be specific, but I didn't love the passives being kind of, or some of the passives only being available. Like, the males were the only ones that could get movement +3 in the original Tactics, and so the females were only ever stuck with move +2. Via the thief job. So that always kind of bugged me. So that was one of the other alterations that I made. And I'll just show you here my my Dancer abilities. So we'll just show you the Dancer is the same way here. So Fury and Bravery Boost, obviously, again, those were the ones that were here by default. But I added Magic Boost and Faith Boost, and again, those were the ones from, or these two are from Bard. And then the same deal here. The Dancer has both Move and Jump 3. Again, she would have only had Jump 3 and then Move +3. Also, I guess I forgot to add this too. I think Dancer and Bard both had the fly movement type ability, but I moved fly over to the Dark Knight. I don't expect that I'm going to use that ever, and fly is extremely, it's like 5k JP. So yeah, just an absurd amount of JP. So anyways, let's oops, I wanted to learn this. Not that I don't know if I'll ever use that faith boost and magic boost, but increase magical attack power, increase faith. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Honestly, bravery boost and faith boost are pointless once you've got to, you know, however much bravery and faith you want to get. But yeah, anyways, all right, let's see here. Oh, one last thing that I wanted to just kind of point out. I'm going to play around with Cup of Life. I mean, I don't know. I've never used this before, honestly. I just, and the problem is it comes from the well, what is it called in this game? It was Calculator in the first game. I think they renamed it something else, though. Arithmetician. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, fair enough. So yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm curious how that really works out, and I think that should work decently well on a monk, right? Because of chakra. But we'll see. So so yeah, that's how I'm set up right now. Let's get moving. I'm ready to kind of continue on. Although let me just see here. Yeah, my thief is. So my idea here was that I want a thief, and I want to have Ramza probably do it. I don't know if he may not be the best person to have as the thief, but that's kind of the way I played in the early, probably like the early couple of playthroughs that I ever did on this game. There are some enemies that are worth stealing for. It's not, honestly, it's not all that often that it's really, I would say, that it's worthwhile. So I may end up changing my mind on this, but I wanted to kind of go with more of a, you know, traditional playthrough that I would normally do at this point. But all right, anyways, let's get rolling. Let's continue on. It's been a long time coming, so it's time to actually move on and get some of the storyline battles out of the way. So all right, let's head on over to Egris Castle. I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me. I am glad. Oh, you would not seen it. I am, forgive me. Your words do me more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limberry's castle or carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you a mind to do? I've already asked Zalbag to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives. I beg of you, Lord Beowulf, lend me 100 men, that I might hunt the horse sons down. Wow. Yikes. I think that's supposed to be Beowulf. Just looking at it now. Beowulf. Yeah, I'm going to try to say it like that. Anyways, alright, let's keep going. Please, my lord, grant me means to avenge my fallen friends. May happier ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are. But my lord, do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain at Egris and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls. My own house was once respected as highly as House Belv, you know. At least until my grandfather was captured during the war. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out their gate when a dagger found his back. Killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of the men he betrayed later escaped and spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course, but he was the only one. Our bannermen deserted us, our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me. Titra Hyro. Delita. Titra. Alma Zalbag. Ramza, you've come home. It's been some time, hasn't it, Zalbag? I heard about a Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Baelv. Father would be proud. Thank you, Lord Brother. Ha, you certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escaped our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride, I quite feared she might burst. Worry not. My seams have held. I'm glad to see you looking so well, Delita. And you. Have you settled in at school? Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me. Would that we speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves. I understand. Good luck. We received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade. What? Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin? Why wouldn't they? They're not but common footpads. One of the men I planted among them has not returned. I worry he may be caught up in something serious, but there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts. Okay. Where was he last known to be? A merchant city named Dorter in eastern Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, Zalbag's definitely instigating there. And encouraging, you know, the main character to not stay here. I take that to mean. Forgive us, Titra. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned. Don't worry about me, just take care of yourself. I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way. Teacher puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words. What do you mean? She had a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her. Then there is naught to worry about, but mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything. Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact that you're born a Bilv. Now you're starting Now you're starting to sound like Mother. Ha 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 ha. Ramza. Yeah, so you know, I think you know, the probably first couple of times I haven't truly like appreciated the full storyline. For one thing, Argath's kind of backstory in that it was his grandfather was a traitor. Still like kind of plagues him, right? And the I suppose like the fallout of that knowledge has kind of, you know, followed him. So that's, you know, it's always kind of interesting when you know, somebody like that who, you know, I don't want to give you know, plot points away for anybody that's new, but you know, we'll just kind of I want to keep that in the back of my mind as we see how the story plays out. Also there where, you know, Titra is having some trouble with school and essentially being, you know, looked down on because she's whatever, lowborn, right? Whatever, you know. And yeah, like kind of like the cruelty of kids and peers as they can be, you know, when they're kids. But yeah, I think that even shows a really good aspect of this game that again, I think highlights kind of like the class politics that this game again really does a great job of highlighting. So we'll kind of try to keep that in mind as we go. And again, you know, even Delita is you know, obviously lowborn, would have probably never got into this school, the academy that the hero has got into, if not for the hero's father. So yeah, so all right, anyways, let's keep moving here. I think we're gonna have a scene here when we cross the Mandala Plane. So yeah, oh nope, where is it now? Nope, still not. Okay, my bad. I thought I know there's a scene eventually here. It just must not be quite yet. But yeah, we'll all right, let's keep going here. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Yeah, I thought that scene played as we walked across. It must be coming up yet. All right. Okay, so I only get 3 characters. Weird. Huh. It kind of seems like something is... Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. I know what I was thinking of something incorrectly here. So speed 14. Yeah, I'm gonna take the one that or the ones. I'm gonna take my monks that have the speed of 14. One last thing I wanted to point out here actually is that, you know, because we've got Delita along with us, we're not going to be able to take all 4 of our generics for these battles. So that's a little bit of a drag, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it is what it is. So, and we'll be fine. Although this battle might be a little bit more difficult because of our levels. Our luck is ill that we should chance upon fiends such as these in the wood. Some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch at Castle Garrett's Argath. And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face. Surely you jape. Enough talk they come. Yeah, Argath is kind of a punk. I mean, at least I feel like from that conversation is kind of what they're, you know, kind of going for. It kind of shows them as maybe a little cowardly. Here, so this is not a typical plotline battle, right? We've got like level 97, you know, enemies here. So hopefully, hopefully this doesn't go badly. But yeah, we'll just see. I'm already feeling like I should have not gone with Thief for the main character, but yeah, let's see here. I'm just gonna use metal to speed him up a little bit. I kind of want these enemies to come to me and not necessarily rush them, but yeah, actually that looks like that's how that's gonna play out. I do have Geomancy on, I think, all of my monks here, and I'll be honest, I've always really liked this skill. It's not, you know, super powerful, but you know, it's instant, which is one of the more important things for me. I like the instant cast abilities. I don't like charging spells, right? Because, you know, if you just cast on the ground, there's a chance that the enemies will move away from it, and or if you cast on the unit itself, they can walk into you, and then you can nuke yourself. I've always found it to be a little bit more cumbersome than I really thought it was worth. So, let's move up here. Yeah, wow, I'm curious what I've got. I don't remember what I have equipped on my monks now for a reaction ability. I thought I had, or I might still have Dragonheart. So Dragonheart is a ability from the Lancer. Let's see here. Oh no, it's a couple of life, right? Yeah, a couple life. Yeah, boy, I don't know if I'm gonna leave that on everybody. I don't know. As a reaction ability, that doesn't seem like something that I really want. But oh, and I bet I screwed up here too. Oh no, we're good. I've gone without a weapon on the main character, and I think that's going to be better for damage, because the problem is right now the daggers are just so bad that this is going to be really dangerous, though, honestly. Hang on. Let's see if I can, like, Steel Heart. So that would be better. 44%. Ugh. Well. Yeah, I just don't really want to eat a counterattack. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's good. And there's another reason why I like Geomancy so much. You know, they've got, depending on, it all works off of where you're standing. And, you know, sometimes you're able to just, you know, like, stop the enemy, right? You know, others will, like, jeez, that's awesome. Other times you'll be able to, like, confuse the enemy. I'm gonna try chopper here. Oh, look at this. So that'll get rid of charm, but that was still probably worth it. Delita and Argath are just going to be completely worthless here. The good thing about these two is if they do die, they can't permanently die, right? They'll just have the stars over their heads because they're guests. So yeah, not too worried about those two. So let's just see here. She's full. She has full HP. I want to try this whole couple life thing here. Wait, 1 second here. Okay, so the hero's at 154. Okay, that didn't do anything. Does she not have it? Well, she's got a couple life too. HP is restored. Distribute any excess among one's allies. I wonder if I have to be right next to them. That would make this a lot less useful, though. Trigger HP restored. Or do you have to, like, be missing a little bit? I don't know. Yeah, we'll just see about that. I'm gonna have to keep testing that out. I've literally never used that reaction ability ever. So, even in all of the, you know, the probably like 10 times that I've played this game. Yeah, it might not work if you're at like literally full health. That's the only thing that really seems like it makes that much sense to me. Oh, he can. His charm rate is only 44% for everybody. Interesting. I think though that the charm works off of Zodiac compatibility though too. Although it seems really unlikely that all of these. Huh? Yeah. Also maybe not. I thought it did. I thought that charm worked off of your Zodiac, but. Oh yeah, you know what? It probably does. So I don't remember who like. So I picked Capricorn for him, right? But I don't know if. All right, so let's check this one more time. So he's at 154. This should be like overkill, right? On healing. So this should distribute to other characters. No, it still didn't. Okay, so that's not working at all the way I thought it was going to. I don't know if there's like something going on with where I'm standing, or like if I need to be right next to people. Again, I've just never used that Cup of Life, but as of right now, it does not do what I want it to do. Anyway, I thought that it would just like heal my characters no matter where they were at, but yeah, that seems to not be the case. Either way, I guess I'm going to chakra over here. Oops, and I screwed up. I thought the hero was gonna get hit by that, but oh, there it went. Okay, so it's looking like it has to be somebody else that restores the health to you. You can't. It doesn't trigger off your own health. That makes more sense, because that's typically the way that the reaction abilities work. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That may still be usable then. Oh, not quite enough to kill him. Yeah, boy, that's an interesting ability for sure. Probably work pretty like decently in like pairs. Yeah, this is the danger of, you know, getting into a battle with, you know, really high level monsters and not having like really good equipment to back myself up. Ooh, 50%. That's not a good chance. Alright, well it paid off anyway, but boom. 3 hundo? I'll take it. And yeah, so, you know, Ramza is able to still do a decent amount of damage there, and really mostly because of the fist. Like, I think if I had a dagger equipped on him, he wouldn't be doing anywhere near this kind of damage. It's gonna hurt. I probably should put Vanish back on my characters, honestly. Oof. Owie. Yep. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Ugh, that's not enough. So let's go over here. And we'll try to revive. We'll get 100%. Take 100%. Ooh, nice. Well, here we go. Yeah. So look at this. This one's got a 72% chance. So let's see here. Why can't I? Here we go. Virgo. Yeah, so it looks like this is, what is this, more compatible with Capricorns? I think that's what the, right in the red is, the red symbols are the ones that are not as compatible. Okay, so good, yeah, good compatibility is Taurus Capricorn. That makes sense. Okay, so that is why our Steel Heart is more likely to succeed here. Well, that's a problem. Oh, got him stopped. All right, well, that's good. That'll be... Well, now I can attack him without fear of getting a counterattack. Boom. But yeah, you know, these battles with the monsters... when you're super high level and you've got really, you know, poor to non-existent gear, makes these pretty rough. Nighty night. Okay, now I can let's see. Well, I'm only going to be able to attack him. Yeah, let's just do this. Excuse me. 220. Nice. That's that compatibility too. So I'm able to do more damage to it too. Oh heck yeah. Boom. That's that. Okay. Yeah, those get a little scary. No, I'm not gonna lie. Once we are clear of the Wild, we should soon reach Dorter. Yeah, and none too soon. We need to get into some battles with human enemies that are not, you know, one-shotting me. All right. Quite the haul though for cash. You know, again because these enemies are, you know, 99. So let's check the chronicle here. Yeah, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna save. How are we looking for time? Oh, we're looking really good on time. As in, like, a good time to end this one. So, all right, that's gonna be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join for more videos. Thanks for watching.